We are not going on a journey. Before any journey begin, before the first step or the first breath, you're here. Let's look at what it means you are here. Even before the next thought or the next breath arises and is perceived in you. You're not the moving breath. You're not the moving thought. I don't want to say what you are just with words, because you're not those words either. It is not important that we create a shape to represent what we are at all. For whatever shape you could imagine or create is only a momentary image appearing in the vast space that awareness is. And this is not something new. Every word I may speak to you, and your very hearing of them, arises in and is being perceived in the space of your being. They are not instructions. It is not a teaching to convey an idea. Whatever is heard or felt or sensed float effortlessly in the space of your being. The silence between each word is also perceived inside your being. There's no need to look forward to what may be next, or backward, or what has passed, or even in the present moment for what may arise. All these modes of time are phenomenal and changeful. Without effort, you are aware of this. But in being reminded of this, you rest in your natural completeness. Here, no journey can take you to here. Journeys and paths indicate somewhere else. But here, simply is. I invite you to let go of all intentions of the mind. This is not a physical instruction. It's a beautiful invitation. Do not hold on to. There's no need to hold on to any thought or intention for this moment. They may come later, but this moment, simply be aware, as you are now, of your awareness itself. This is not a complexity. Simply, you are self-aware. Allow this in you to rest your attention away from the dynamic field of thoughts and emotions. There's no need to try and stop them. Simply ignore. Pay attention only to the natural, effortless space of being. There are no images, no pictures to rest your attention upon. There's nothing to follow. There's nothing to keep. Nothing to change. No conditions to fulfill. Nothing to reach. You are simply here. This is totally natural for you. The habit of the mind and personal sense of being is to link to other things, to the sense of otherness. Simply you notice this, but remain as you are. A most seemingly unusual request. Rest in your own being. This is the most natural. There is no posture to take. There is no yogic position to sit in. There's no need for a bell or candles or incense or a special place or a temple. Let this body be the temple. But yes, you are here inside this temple, but without taking shape in the vastness of your being. The very temple of the body is also in you as pure awareness. There's no need for what is next. It doesn't matter. Next as a thought or a sensation will also, like a cloud, floating in the infinite expanse of the sky, does not disturb the immensity of the sky. Neither does the sky hold on to any cloud. Similarly, observe, without holding any shape, you are unbound. There's no need to imagine this. It is already so. It is not a technique. Yourself is not a technique. Here you can see nothing separates you. This will be most naturally and effortlessly recognized when you don't take shape. Taking shape simply means identifying with an object, even this body, or with any thought. And it is not necessary. Like this, you can focus without effort on that within you which is unbound, universal. And look, there's nothing to imagine, nothing to create, nothing to become. This is the base, the very source within which the functions of the mind can dance, thought and feeling float through, take their birth in this space. Yet the space of self is not altered. This is your true place. And look, you will find it is not in conflict with any movement, any action, even any thought. For all things perceived are by nature a movement, transient, temporary, and naturally so. Learn to observe all that arises with detachment. Some sensations may arise noisily, smoothly, but as awareness, you are not disturbed. Whether they are words or thoughts or silence, all are effortlessly perceived without any disturbance to the perceiving power and space. Everything is functioning naturally in accordance with their own natural laws. The breathing is simply happening. Blood is flowing. Whatever arise and dissolve. You're neither doing nor undoing here. It's not important to call this anything. It simply is. Why is this so clear now? even amidst the busy noise of the world, here remains, constant and unchanging. The vastness within which the earth turns, the universe appears, disappear, waking, all appear, change within this unchanging space. Even if a sense of restlessness should arise in the body, allow. Simply don't identify. And look, you are not paralyzed, you're not dead, not bored. All these sense of restlessness, it can happen. But there's no need to log into any sensation. And you're not creating. Simply aware. Whatever the next sensation or thought may be, look, it cannot alter this. There's no need to try and concentrate. No. Even the act and intention to concentrate is effortlessly perceived in your unmoving vastness. Give this to yourself. Rest inside your own awareness. When there's time to move about, when the active mind arises, there's time for that. It's okay. Look, you may not be disturbed if you pay attention to this. There's no need to try and work it out or to figure it out in your mind. There are no techniques to employ. It's the most natural. And now that you are aware of awareness itself, there's nothing you can do for awareness. You are the awareness itself. The mistake and misunderstanding is that for a long time we have imagined we are merely the body and the mind functions, and that awareness is something you must get to. But all these misunderstandings, misconceptions, arise in the very awareness itself. A simple example. Try to be not aware. Try while I'm here to push awareness away. We don't believe in awareness. Can you succeed? Because even the one attempting to do so is perceived as an image and an action arising and being perceived in the unmoving awareness you are. Even the very effort to remain constantly aware itself is phenomenal. A movement, an idea arising in the unchanging field of consciousness. Here, the habits and tendencies of the mind and the sense of personhood, it will try its best to appear to to disturb the field. But it is not possible when you're clear. It can only try somehow to disturb or to distract your attention. But look, even attention, restless or not, is naturally perceived in the unchanging field of awareness. For some beings, the habit of relating from the mind, the strong sense of doer, I am doing, how can I stop, and so on, may appear to cover that which I'm pointing to and from. But still it is possible for you. Stop trying. Drop all efforts right now. Simply drop it. Stop acting as though you are your mind or acting out your mind's behavior. You're always the witness. Remember this. And each time this is clear for you, you're free.